Development on Super Mario Bros. 3 began in spring of 1986, almost immediately after finishing work on the Lost Levels. At first, Nintendo attempted to create the game as a top-down action platformer, taking inspiration from their own Legend of Zelda, but quickly realized this perspective would not be ideal for the genre, as it would be next to impossible to tell whether or not Mario's feet were actually touching the ground. To think we could have gotten a side-scrolling Zelda and a top-down Mario. That's nuts. Nintendo instead stuck to the tried-and-true side-scrolling perspective, but designer Takashi Tezuka was determined to make the third entry of Super Mario Bros. Stand out despite this. He didn't want the game to just be rearranged versions of existing stages like Lost Levels had been, and he was also set on overhauling the sprites and backgrounds to make the entire experience feel brand new. Mario's sprites are larger and more detailed, as are the enemies, and the backgrounds are filled with wires and screws, as well as each level ending with a black curtain, making the whole thing feel like a stage play, which apparently is the canonical setting of the game according to Shigeru Miyamoto. Future remasters and remakes of the game would redesign the scenery to downplay this angle, but it's interesting to look back at a time when Nintendo treated the Mario cast less as characters and more as real-life celebrities putting on a performance for the player. This was also the game that established the platforming trope of each level fitting a theme, with every map having a unique aesthetic and gimmick to it, as opposed to Mario 1's cycle of the same 4 level types repeated over and over with a darker palette each time. The map's names even blatantly depict this: Grassland, Waterland, Giant Land, etc. This ensures that not only will each level be visually distinctive, but also contain obstacles and enemies that tie into the theme, such as the frozen coin blocks in Iceland or the, well, giant enemies in Giant Land. So yeah, if you ever wondered why platformers always have the lava level and the mountain level or whatever, that actually started in Mario 3.